Hey guys, it's Amanda. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a video that has been highly requested on my TikTok and on my YouTube for a long time now, and I kept promising the video, and I was trying to figure out really how to put it into a video because there's so much I can say. I got some notes down on my phone, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about this because I know it's something that means a lot to me and is really important, and I think it means a lot to you too. So today we are going to be talking about how to overcome and deal with nerves and anxiety with acting. Okay, performance anxiety is so common and it's okay. I think the first step to dealing with nerves is accepting them. The moment that you try to tell yourself that you're not nervous and you try to lie to yourself and, just act like, oh, I'm fine, and try to play it cooler than what you're really feeling, I think that's when the nerves really start to come out because they're trying to fight their way out of you if you don't show them. Everyone gets nervous. We are all human. Everyone makes mistakes. No one is perfect. And the biggest and best of actors that you see in the movie theaters and on Netflix and on TV and everything, they still get nervous, I promise you. So you might get a really fast pulse, your palms might be sweaty, your knees might be shaky, you might feel like faint or dizzy. I know myself, when I am nervous, I get so nauseous and I have an upset stomach and I just get really hot and I literally just don't want to do anything. My nerves have definitely calmed down a lot. I feel like acting is such a good therapy with that. It really helps you come out of your shell and gets you comfortable with being uncomfortable and gets you used to being in those awkward, unique situations. However, I'm still a very nervous person. My whole family called me worrywart as I was growing up, and I have awful anxiety. I had awful anxiety growing up, like socially. It's gotten a lot better. I've talked about this numerous times on my channel and on podcasts and interviews that I've done, but my social anxiety was so bad, and that's something that really pushes me to this day to help you guys, because I really know that if I can do what I'm doing, I know for sure you can too. You've probably heard me say a million times, but I couldn't pick up the phone and call someone. I couldn't order from a restaurant. I was not okay. And it wasn't even as a kid. It was all the way up into my adult life, my teenage years. It was really bad. And a lot of my family has told me, like, you hated people. You could not talk to people. That was your least favorite thing. And now you're literally in a career when all you do is talk to people. So it was definitely a total 180. And I'm so thankful for where I am now. But I still have bad days, you guys. Everyone has bad days. I still get extremely nervous. Especially at auditions. I tweak a lot. So here are a few tips that I use and I think you guys can use and find helpful to overcome and slowly deal with the anxiety that you get with acting. The first thing you can do to lessen your nerves is to be prepared. It's all about being ready to go. I think, I feel myself when I'm ready and I know my script is down pat, memorized, and I don't feel too much room for mistake, that's when I feel fully confident and fully ready to go and walk into that room and give my best performance. It's the days that I feel, I'm very overwhelmed or everything was last minute or I didn't have a lot of time to actually sit down and prepare. That's when I feel like I'm more nervous because I feel like there's more room for things to go wrong. Don't overwork yourself or stress yourself out too much. For example, if you're nervous about an audition tomorrow at 8 a.m. and it's already 3 a.m. and you haven't slept, don't overwork yourself in order to be prepared, but just do as much as you can. Don't push yourself too far over a limit. Just get done what you need to get done and be as prepared as you can in order to walk into that room all confident, feeling good, and then the better you feel about yourself, the less your mind will trick you into having to be nervous, if that makes sense. So just be as prepared as you can. something I hate doing, but I definitely recommend it before you get to set or before you get to an audition. If you're really, really, really nervous, try to not have too much coffee or sugar. Caffeine really heightens your anxiety, not even mentally, it might just heighten your body's physical anxiety. You can shake more, sweat more, feel the need to always be moving. So even if you don't realize it, it might actually make your anxiety a bit worse and make your mind go a little bit even faster pace. So if you are able to skip the sugar or coffee or Red Bull that day, try to do that. Don't doubt yourself. Be more focused on, you know, the positive side of things. Be optimistic. I feel like when you go down that spiral of, oh my God, I'm gonna do so bad and I suck and I'm awful and they're not gonna like me, that's when you really start to think too much and too heavily on what they're thinking of you, and that just makes your nerves go crazy. Focus on the positive side. Be filling your mind with good thoughts and think of, you know, the good things that can happen. Hey, maybe I will book this. Maybe I'll do amazing. Maybe, you know, they'll clap after my performance. Maybe they'll really like me and they'll want to cast me. Whatever it might be, try to shift your focus to the better side of things and don't spend too much of your energy doubting yourself or thinking negatively. Do something before an audition that really benefits your inner calmness, whether that's breathing exercises, yoga, listening to calming music. Just listen or watch something that really calms your mind. It's all about just centering yourself and being able to walk into the audition or onto set with just peace within you. Inner peace is so important because the moment you have 30 things on your mind and you're just getting crazed and overwhelmed and doing all these things that are just freaking you out, and you're getting 20 texts and you miss calls and you have homework and you're thinking about what you have to do later and you're thinking about your friends that are mad at you and you're just blah 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 blah, it's gonna get even worse. Try to center yourself, ground yourself. I always like to watch like ASMR videos or some calmful, peaceful noises that really just center my mind and let me take a breath and take a moment and become present. Being present is so important with acting. The more present you are and the more you're in the mind of the character, the more natural and organic your performance is gonna be, and then it's just overall gonna be better acting. So make sure to just take some time to be at peace in your mind, even if it's just closing your eyes, thinking of something peaceful and relaxing, and then heading into the room. Shake it out. I always do that. I always do a few jumping jacks, shake out your arms, roll your neck to really just physically get your blood flowing, your heart beating, and just, you know, get it going. When your body's ready to go, your mind is going to be pushing you even more. So shake those nerves out. It's crazy, but it actually does work. My camera died, so I'm going to be doing the rest of the video on my phone. Hope that's okay with you. The next step in overcoming nerves and anxiety is becoming friends with your nerves. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's so important to acknowledge them and realize that it's okay to be nervous. If you keep just tucking them down and trying to throw them under the carpet and just pretend they're not there, they're actually just gonna build up and get worse. So we have a nervous system. Your body will always be in a fight or flight mode. And when you're freaking out, obviously when you walk into an audition, you know, it's casting directors who are judging you, and all eyes on you can definitely put you in the fight or flight mode. So, you know, just, it's okay. There's never gonna be a day that you're not feeling some sort of emotion towards being nervous. So just know that it's all right. You're gonna be fine. They're not going to hurt you when you get into that room. Go in there, be you, do your best that you can in that moment, and move on to the next one. Again, guys, I had awful anxiety growing up, and I was able to do something amazing with my career nonetheless. I'm not saying anxiety is easy or that just in a few steps you'll be cured. As always, guys, my favorite quote that I believe is unknown is feel the fear and do it anyways. So go out there and kick butt. No matter how scared you might be in the inside, you will surprise yourself and you can still do amazing things. Fear does not control you, okay? You control you control your mind, and you can overcome anything. Thank you guys for being here. Comment below any future ideas you want to see. I thank you guys very, very much. I believe in you always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!